Men's lives primarily consist of two fundamental elements: hard work and the wisdom gained from their toil. In contemporary society, these elements are not freely granted, leading to men becoming less robust, less traditionally masculine, and increasingly preoccupied. It's an unfortunate truth, my friend. A man who pursues diligent effort will lead a far more content life than one who seeks only comfort. This is because men are inherently wired to derive purpose and fulfillment from their hard work. When you strip meaningful, challenging work from a man's life, you're left with a despondent, hollow shell. Observe your surroundings, my friend. An entire generation of men is evading demanding, purposeful labor. What has this avoidance brought them in terms of relationships, careers, ethics, and values? It has led to a tangled web of disappointment. Now, I'm about to share with you the 5 most challenging lessons that men often learn too late in life. If you're a young man, pay particularly close attention to what I'm about to convey. It could save you years of hardship. Lesson 1. Romanticism can be detrimental to your relationships. Your life's most critical decisions often revolve around love and women. Regrettably, many men have repeatedly chosen the wrong path in this regard. Notably, interviews with numerous millionaires and successful men have consistently revealed the same advice. Your success isn't primarily determined by your industry or working endless hours. Instead, it hinges on the women you associate with. It's a choice that can either elevate you or lead to your downfall. Consider individuals like Will Smith and Johnny Depp, who suffered due to their associations with the wrong partners. In contrast, figures like Conor McGregor credit their success in part to supportive partners. Today, many marriages fail because men select spouses based on fleeting emotions and short-lived euphoria, rather than being discerning about their partner's character. Unfortunately, men often tend to choose the worst possible partners: hostile, unfaithful women who lack experience in love and care. Romanticism is a relatively recent invention, and depending solely on it to determine your relationships will likely result in dissatisfaction and disloyalty. In the past, relationships were forged based on logic and facts, not just romantic notions. Lesson 2. Society often misleads us about success. Think about your current conception of happiness. It likely involves working for a reputable company, having a family, a house, and substantial wealth. However, many men who attain this societal ideal discover or drowning in mortgage debt. The error here lies in placing blind trust in someone else's definition of success. Always remember that success varies for each individual. One person may define it as living a long, healthy life, while another may see it as sacrificing for their country and perishing young. Neither definition is inherently right or wrong. It's all about discovering your purpose and living by it. Many university students, for instance, choose courses simply because their friends do, only to later regret their decision. The same applies to your purpose and definition of success. Learn from others, but don't adopt their framework unless it genuinely benefits you. Lesson 3. Every action carries consequences. While this may sound cliché, most men today fail to grasp its significance. Imagine wasting your prime years in a dead-end job, neglecting your health, and squandering time in casual relationships. After years of such a lifestyle, you're likely to encounter the consequences. Videos advising you to make the most of your 20s, depression, financial instability, and crumbling relationships. Leading a carefree life, going with the flow, is a grave mistake for a man. A man is a leader and creator, not a passive follower. Your daily actions shape your future's consequences. Everything you do today could either bless or curse you a decade from now. To avoid a bleak future, develop the ability to think critically and make
Lesson 4.
substantial,
Blind
decisive
obedience
choices.
is often misguided. Men are naturally inclined to assert control and take the lead. Blindly following someone else's orders can harm us. Obedience is a virtue, but it hinges on who you're obeying and why. Consider a soldier in World War II. It was right for them to obey their commanding officer to safeguard themselves and their comrades. However, in today's manipulative world, it's often wiser to say no to unnecessary demands. Many men obediently serve the wrong cause, crowd, women, or boss. If you're unsure when to obey, here's a useful trick. Assess whether you're being compelled to do something pointless that doesn't benefit you. Keep in mind that blindly following others allows your own self to be crushed. When you ponder all the times you've relinquished control to people, organizations, or systems without receiving anything in return, you'll recognize how deeply you've been influenced. The solution is simple. Prioritize self-preservation, value your time and decisions highly, and relinquish control only when it's truly necessary. Lesson 5. It's better to be alone than in the company of the wrong people. Many men squander their lives with toxic individuals out of loneliness or a desire for instant gratification, stunting their own growth and goals. Those who embrace solitude and focus on self-improvement often achieve remarkable success. Choosing between success and loneliness on one hand and friendship and mediocrity on the other, even if the latter is the path you choose, it's likely to lead to perpetual misery, whereas the former will offer brief solitude. Don't waste precious time on people who don't reciprocate. Be unstoppable, even if it garners your disapproval. Summon the courage to detach from negativity and confront the world independently, if only for a time.